Essentially, what you need to know is it can work with the old Bardock crew in a way, but it's designed for the new Bardock crew. All of them 1-drops and can free play tons of stuff.
Yeah, and they become free cost.
Yeah, and they become free cost, so they're not that easy to remove with Dormant.
Yeah.
After Awakening, he has permanent Double Strike, and the rest of the skills essentially stay the same. He just gains Double Strike.
Yeah.
Then we have King Vegeta, which is all about battle cards with 500 power. I love it.
It's crazy, right? 500 power.
Yeah.
Like,
it does feel a bit unfinished though, so I'm not sure how it's going to go yet. We do have way more cards to look at today, though.
Yeah, I can't believe how much they didn't show, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, this is such a cool and huge set. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah. I can tell you that they're going to bridge the gap between 1-drop and 5-drops.
Yeah. They will, what's it called? Also, you start with the field spell.
Yeah, you start with the field spell that lets you put cards in your opponent's field. And yeah, when you awaken once per turn when one of your opponent's cards is decreased in power, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, and it gets additional minus 10k.
Yeah, really cool effect. And it'll come into play.
Of minusing.
The Mass Saiyan Avenger from Another Dimension, one of my favourite looking cards of all time.
It's amazing. It's an uncommon.
It's such a cool card. I don't think we need to say much more over there.
No, this one is this is a unison for Bardock, which is on theme.
Yeah, it's just really good, right? Place it to 1 Red Saiyan with an energy cost of 1 in your drop area. Shuffle your deck and then draw.
Yeah, you mill 1 from your deck and then you draw 1. Yeah, you mill a specified 1, which is interesting. Then we have Black Mask Saiyan, which is for King Vegeta, also very on theme. Although I would prefer this to be Dark Mask King, but there we go.
But he can't be himself.
Mask Saiyan is for Bardocks, so...
Well, there's Mass Saiyan, there's Black Mass Saiyan. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Well, his son makes more sense, right? Especially since it's a lineage build.
Yeah, if it's actually a lineage build, then yeah. Leader actually has Vegeta's lineage, which is interesting, so I hope they're going to play on that.
If not, it's future-proof, isn't it? So...
Yeah, and I have been corrected. And it is true, I forgot this is a marker skill, which means you choose to pay the skill or not, so you choose when to activate it, the auto. Yeah. Because even though it is 0 markers, it is still a cost to activate, so you choose if it procs or not. So it's not going to proc on a lot of stuff that you don't want it to proc on. Which makes the card way better than I thought initially.
So a good card is even better.
Yes, and it deserves to be a super rare.
Yeah.
Then we have the Bardock. Again, another correction. Yeah, you need 2 or more energy to use his skill.
Yeah.
So
Still good.
It's still a very good card. It's 2 bodies in price of 1, or at least get some cards from your opponent's hand.
If you start the game, this is great because your opponent's on 1 energy to defend against this, and you being able to play it. Yeah, it's pressure, right? It's pressure.
Yeah. He's not unique as well. So if you drop 2 or 3 of those on turn 2, your opponent is in a world of another pain.
Yeah, pain. Thankfully, the card you play can't attack.
Yeah. Chain Attack Tora.
This one adds back, right? If we adds to hand. Sorry.
When it's played, you add up to 1 from your drop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
1 red Bardocks crew that's not Tora from your drop to your hand.
Yeah.
Then you have Chain Attack Fascia.
Is she the searcher?
Yes, she's the searcher, the top 5.
Cool, we can carry on from there.
Shugesh is the double striker.
Double strike big boy, yeah.
Yeah, 1-drop, 15k double strike. Borgos.
New card!
No, is he no new card?
Yeah, we didn't get him before.
Okay, Chain Attack Borgos, 1-drop, 4k power. Permanent bond-free red Saiyan cards and all power the crew cards, so it doesn't need to be red Saiyans. It can be blue Bardock crew cards even.
Oh, okay, cool.
This card gets 11,000 power. It's interesting, it works during both players' turns.
Yeah.
I just noticed that they get power during both players' turns. So they're not defenseless.
No, they're quite tough.
So it shows from the dev notes what we seen earlier, is that they're powerful when they're together. When they're alone, they don't have the power they need.
Yeah, and that's really cool. That's really cool.
And this guy is a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically, I mean, if you use your leader effect to play
Yeah,
it,
it's a really strong cantrip in this deck.
yeah, really cool.
Then we have
The
I
best.
must say, they
The best.
changed the numbering, which is
Have they?
weird. Yes, because normally you had all the characters together, so all the
Hmm.
Bardock cards were together.
Okay.
And here they're not, because we had because here we're looking at the on in numerical order, and
Okay.
we had the 1-drop Bardock at the very beginning, and then we have a 5-drop Bardock here.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it used to be like, oh, there's the super
Yeah.
rare Bardock, and then yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So here we have it's over chilled.
It's
We need
so
an
good.
SPR that says it's over chilled.
It's over, child. I love it. I love
Yeah,
it so much.
it's a good card. It's a good boss monster for the deck.
Yeah. And it can come out really easy. Ooh, another new card.
A common. It looks like a super rare.
It really does. I can't understate how much the art on this set is phenomenal.
So,
Like,
1-drop, 1 red, King Piccolo, the next step to youth. It's a 4000 power battle card, Namekian.
Mhm.
Activate main. Once per turn you can pay 1 red. If you don't have a red unison card in play, choose up to 1 Piccolo Jr. in your hand or face up in your life and play it with a marker on it. This is
That's
support
alright.
for the King Piccolo from last set.
yeah. It's great to see. Absolutely love it.
It's really interesting. Also, activate battle. If your leader card is red King Piccolo and you have red Namekian or Demon Clan cards face up in your life, you add the top card of your deck to your life, then use one. Oh, so it's additional combo from life. And then you negate the skill for the game.
Okay, cool.
But it's additional combo from life. It's really good because leader was only once per turn. So this is a good
Yeah.
support for King Piccolo. I like the
Yeah,
card.
really cool. Really cool. Yeah.
We have the Goku, the 1-drop. Someone pointed out to us this is Heartfelt Plea Enabler.
Yeah. This is such a plea target. It's scary.
So this actually makes it really worthwhile running in Bardock.
Mm.
Because you just free drop it, then you activate the skill. It's 21. It's 25k. You attack with it, and then you awaken and sack it.
Yeah, I mean like you only need 2 more cards on the field, which is very doable.
I mean,
to
your
get
opponent
this.
needs to have 3 or more energy for that. But yeah,
Still,
it's a 1-drop that can easily be a Heartfelt Plea, which makes Heartfelt Plea a 1-drop.
which is nuts.
Yeah. Then we have somebody else.
Oh,
There's two of those. There's Golden and there's Trunks.
I found the Battle of God Saga as well. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, they are. So they're
Yeah.
from against Beatrice, right?
Yeah, that's cool. That's it's just doesn't really impact anything, but it's just nice to see.
It's nice
Like,
to see that they look like they're super rares.
they just look good, right? They're just good.
Even for Vanitas. Another new card.
Whoa!
Son Gohan Saiyan combo. This is a 2
How
drop.
is it not super combo?
Yeah, I don't know. He should be. 2 drop to specified rate, red, 10,000 power, deflect. Permanent, bond free to get 10,000 power and blocker, which is interesting. If you think about this, because he's not a 1-drop, but technically you can play him in Bardock.
Yeah,
Also,
Yeah,
going
I
to
mean-
point out his Universe 7.
you can familiar bonds him as well.
Yeah. When this card is played from your hand, look at up
Oh.
to 7 cards from the top of your deck. Play up to 1 red Saiyan with an energy cost of 1 among them, and then shuffle your deck. Yeah, this is a Bardock support.
Yeah, yeah. It's really cool.
It's really interesting though.
It's like I don't think it's intentional, but it's like reminiscent of the Victorious Fist SS.
Yeah.
Set 3, the
Yeah,
where he's
yeah.
rising up with a punch, because that boosts power as well.
It's
Like
a,
that
I mean, it's a
strategy.
good card. It's a 2-drop, a 20k
I mean,
blocker.
it hits, right? It hits. And
It
that's
hits the
important.
field. You will play that 1-drop for it as well. So it technically is a 1-drop 20k blocker.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why all the cards check for red Saiyans and not red 1-cost Saiyans.
It's good. I like it. What,
This is your super combo. And
bruh?
actually, oh wow, wait, what? So this is a red leader or a heroine card. And life 4 less. So it's the same as Zangia. You draw 1 card and 1 other card in your combo area gets 6k power.
So I assume we're gonna see one of these super combos for every other color.
Yeah, probably. And it's going to be color leader or one of the archetypes.
Yeah.
So I guess yellow 1 is going to be androids.
probably, right?
Because we had Project Brigade for blue. Yeah, it's going to be Frieza Clan and androids probably.
Huh. Yeah, probably that makes more
Because
sense.
green is Frieza Clans, right?
I love it.
It looks nice.
Gina's just like, I chop some meat. I chop some meat. Like, what meat is she? What meat is she chopping?
It's alien meat. Do you really want to know?
There's many questions this card raises.
Why does that meat look like a bottle?
Huh. Did she eat meat? Are there bottled meats on Namek? No.
No, Namek, Vegeta.
Vegeta. Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, cool. It's a super combo. It's the new type of super combo.
This is the 5-drop we have seen, the rare.
Yep.
And now we're going to actually be bridging the gap with the 3-drop.
Ooh. Oh, this makes me realize why I love that form so much. Look at it.
Yeah, the Super Saiyan God is amazing.
So
even though it's a pink hair, they make it look manly.
Oh, it so looks good, man.
Super Saiyan God Son Goku to the next level.
Level up!
So this is a Broly Saga actually card. 3-drop to specified red. Blocker, once per turn, at the end of your turn, or when this card activates its blocker skill, switch this card to active mode. Activate main, 1 red, and this is a bit of a spoiler, but there we go.
Okay.
You may choose one of your or your opponent's red Raditz BR or Goku BR cards with original power of 500 and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck if you do play this card from your hand.
Boy, this deck is lit!
This deck is lit!
King Vegeta, Gogeta strat, I love it. This is going to be
amazing. That means that 5-drop is actually playable in King Vegeta. That's your finisher for King Vegeta. Well, it's not. Broly is your finisher for King Vegeta, but that's neither here nor there. We have Goku, which comes in rest mode, which is fine.
Now it's way better because, you know, you can...
I mean, now it explains why you want to play them in your own battle area. And I'll point out, you don't need to have specific energy. You can drop him turn 1. You just need to pay 1 red, you can drop this turn 1, and then evolve it a couple of turns further on.
Bruh. I hope there's a Vegeta like this. Oh my
yes,
God.
there is.
Oh, okay.
As I said, we're bridging the gap between 5-drop and 1-drop.
So Goku, yep.
Yeah, we have seen that.
He's cute. Okay. Fun thing.
Yeah.
He's the King Vegeta.
He's King Vegeta Xeno.
Do you guys want to know what the King Vegeta Xeno does? Because this is what it does.
He is red though.
Peter, it's the wrong text.
No.
It's the wrong text, Peter.
No.
He doesn't have an activate main to specify black and red.
No. Yeah,
we're gonna leave this up on screen, but that's not the correct text.
Yeah, this is the 1-drop we have seen, right?
Yeah, it's the SR that.
Yeah, I just grabbed them from the website, blame the website. I didn't grab them from Facebook.
It's the counter.
Yeah.
I'll put the real picture in post alongside it. But if you want to know what the King Vegeta Xeno does, there you go. That's the effect. We're gonna move on because we're not talking about black today, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, this is a nice spoiler, and I'm going to read it later. We have the bastard Vegeta, because this Vegeta was way better than the Goku.
So good, I absolutely love it. I mean, it's
just to reiterate, it's a not once per turn auto. While this card is in the rest mode, when one of your opponent's battle cards is played or attacks. So if they play and attack, they lose the card most likely.
I mean, like we said with Cell Xeno, right? It loses 20k.
10k. Because you have a leader to give additional minus 10k.
Oh, so 30k. Sorry, my bad. Because when you minus something,
and then if he attacks second time because he has dual attack, then he dies.
So this is your answer to Cell Xeno, guys. Just mainboard it in all of your decks and pay 5 energy for it. You're good. No, but seriously, it's a really good card. And then if it's removed by a skill, you burn your life, burn your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we have the Bridge the Gap. Unique critical. This guy's unique. When it's played, you look at up to 5 cards from the top of your deck and add up to 1 red Saiyan card with energy cost of 5 or less, or up to 1 red Unison with specified cost of 1, so the Black Mask Saiyan, to your hand and shuffle your deck. It's again Vegeta's lineage.
I love
So
it.
you can swap into him if you go that way, or activate main, 1 red. You may choose one of your or your opponent's red Raditz BR or Vegeta BR cards with original power 500, place it at the bottom of its owner's deck, so you can reuse that annoying Vegeta that crits your opponent
Yep,
if you do play this card from your hand.
that's really cool.
So
Yeah,
again, you can drop him turn 1, he's a 1-drop 19k critical.
and both the Goku and the Vegetas are 19k, so you can use them
Yeah,
for fusions. The Goku and the Vegeta are also 500 power, so you can use them for fusions.
5 drops are 25,000 power. The other thing I want to point out about this card is you can also play it for free. For free, no, for one energy with the Vegeta's lineage. You arrival into King Vegeta and then pay 1 energy to swap into him.
Okay.
Because he's Vegeta's lineage 3-drop. So
Yeah.
that's the support for Vegeta's lineage.
Yeah, really. See, like things are slowly coming together. We saw it with Shadow Dragons. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if Vegeta's lineage might be the new Shadow Dragons.
I don't think so.
No, neither do I. But still, like
It's nice to see.
Type of things are just getting interwoven. I love to see it. Like, it doesn't all have to be in one set anymore, and I think that's a really good choice from Bandai.
Then we have Vegeta the Young Invader. So you play it for your opponent.
And then they crit a life.
And then they crit a life, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not optional, which is brilliant. They also draw a card, so, you know, bits and bobs, but when
People
one
get caught up
of
with
their
that
cards
drama.
attacks, they get minus 5k power, which works with King Vegeta leader as well.
Yeah, I this is the one that you want on your opponent's side of the field,
Yeah,
right?
obviously.
Like,
I mean, if you play it to your side of the field, it has all skills negated, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, that's true.
Then we have...
Oh, how is that not SR? No! What?
Yeah. I don't think King Vegeta has an SR finisher. And also, as I think it's a spoiler a bit, but I think Raditz BR is from Tournament Pack.
Ah. Is he not in this?
I haven't seen him.
Ah. Damn.
So, 5-drop, 2 red, SS Broly, Brawn Amplified.
No shit.
Deflect Barrier, pay 3 red, draw 1 card, and evolve on top of red Broly BR with energy cost of 3. This is scary because we have multiple red Broly BRs with energy cost of 3. It can be played from any area with non-evolved skills. Brilliant, you can't swap into him.
Yeah, that's huge. That's really smart.
Auto once per turn. If this card is in rest mode, when your opponent attacks a leader card, they reveal their hand, choose up to 1 card from it, and send it to their warp. At the end of the turn, return the card to their hand.
Really be out of fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, really cool.
It's a really scary card.
Yeah, that's actually terrifying.
Sorry about my phone.
That's actually really terrifying. Dylan!
3-drop SS Broly Unchained Might. So you can again swap into this guy.
I love it. I love it.
Barrier. If you have 2 or more energy and all of your opponent's energy is in rest mode, when this card is played, your opponent reveals their hand. You choose up to 1 battle card with 15,000 power or less from it and send it to warp. At the end of your opponent's next turn, return this card to their hand. And then you can play him by returning Raditz BR or Broly BR with 500 power. Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you get into the big boy.
So Raditz is a very important key for this deck, it seems.
It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Because all 3 of them are playing off Raditz.
Yeah.
And no Nappa.
And their significant other. Yeah, wait, so does that mean we get a Kid Broly BR? Because we saw
Yes!
it in the ah! I love these. I need like all of these so much. These are so cute. Wait, this is a 1-5k.
No, yeah, because all of the Young Invaders are, so your opponent can't combo them off from the board.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Yeah.
When this card is played, if your life is at 5 or more and your opponent's leader card is a red King Vegeta BR card, place 1 card from your life into your drop, then draw 1 card. It's exactly the same skill as as the Vegeta Junior. Or the Vegeta 500. So you have 2 cards that burn your opponent.
That's sick, bro.
Once per turn, when you play a battle card on your turn, choose 1 card in your hand and send it to your owner's warp. At the end of the turn, return the card sent to the warp by this skill to its owner's hand. So it's additional taxation.
I love this. I love this deck. Like, I'm not a huge control or messy player. I swing with big things. I swing with my
Yeah,
favorite characters. That's how I play this game. But this is such a cool idea.
it's a cool concept. The question is,
I
what does Raditz do?
that is. I think I don't want to say it's a linchpin because I think this deck can work without the Raditz, but you're gonna want the Raditz.
Yeah, you're gonna want the Raditz.
You're gonna want the Raditz,
Because
right?
all of them are no, sorry, Goku BR is not unique, but both Broly and Vegeta are unique, so I assume Raditz will be as well.
Yeah,
And
would
it's
think
going to have
that's
some
very
good
correct.
skill because it's in a tournament pack, I think. Yeah,
I
it is.
imagine it's a discard based thing if it's Raditz, but that's just a guess.
Yeah, I would hope, but yeah. Invasion of Bardocks crew, so we have seen this earlier today.
We did. We talked about it in the dev notes, right?
Yeah.
But just for a fresh. Oh, okay. I was
Sorry,
just gonna
no, just for a refresher, sure. You look at the 7 cards from your deck and play Bardock crew with cost 1 from them, or you resurrect 2 of your Bardock crew with skills negated.
Which both effects are great.
Yeah.
It's just a great card. Again, looks like an SR. Actually, just a rare.
The Young Invaders,
Whee!
which is the field card for King Vegeta.
You start with this,
Yeah.
so you don't have to pay free for it. So you
Yeah.
start with a 51 card deck, obviously.
Yeah, technically, I mean, you would want 50 card deck. Then, as soon as it's your opponent's turn, you get to play something, even if it's the very first turn of the game. You
Exactly
can
so.
crit them immediately.
It's just really cool. It's just really cool.
Yeah. And then you can play the Red Saiyans to your own side of the board with your skill. And you can also choose one of your opponent's battle cards and give it minus 5,000 power for the turn. So it's a small removal.
It's a good thing Red doesn't have successor.
Yeah, very good. A Sudden Escape. We have seen this one as well.
We talked about this in the
And the King Vegeta's Imposing Presence. So, King Vegeta doesn't have an SR finisher.
Mm-hmm.
It has that busted Vegeta, and I think the cornerstone of the strategy is going to be getting that Vegeta out as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, straight up. I don't think that's a bad thing though. I think there's a lot of good red cards as
I like the fact that to play the deck, you don't need to spend on a lot of SRs, you just have a Unison.
Yeah, I think like you can either because you've got this Unison and you've got that Gogeta engine, and those Gogetas pump that Unison up. Yeah, I think this is a really good I think this is a deck that just works, and it's one of those things that rewards players who have invested. I'm just
going to point out that neither Bardock nor King Vegeta have a theme designed super rare, more than one super rare. Because Bardock has only the 5-drop, and King Vegeta has only the Unison. Then you have the 2 just good super rares for red, which is the Imposing Presence and the King Vegeta.
Yeah. I mean, if that's a design choice they're going with, then I can't hate it.
I think that the generic cards like this should be super rares.
Oh yeah, same.
But
good.
they
really
should
good.
make sure that when you open a case, you can get at least a playset of every card.
Well, that's out the window with 23 super rares, unfortunately.
Yeah, sadly. I mean, 6 times 12, because you get 6 SRs plus you get the box stopper, so it's 7 SRs.
But the boxes are color coded, aren't they, at the moment? So.
I mean, that's what I would want them to get rid of, the color coding.
Yeah. Well, that's not what this video is about.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that if you can get those cards good, then that's fine. If you are color coded like that, that makes the generic cards too expensive, like Dormant.
Yeah. Although, at least being lots of red saying.
Yeah, this is way less. Don't get me wrong, this is way less restricted than Dormant. Dormant just says if you have a green Unison. I think if your leader is green as well, but if you have a green Unison, that's the important bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, same. I think it's a really good one. Just constantly, like you said, I think you put it perfectly. It was like it's Beam, but different.
So what do you think about red? Where do you stand? This time I'm going to be questioning you.
Ooh, wow, yeah. So again, like I said, King Vegeta, different type of thing than I'm used to. Really like it. So That's up there, Bardocks crew, fanboy aside. I really like the idea of playing weenies. You've got stuff like, say, Cabba in there that you can throw in. You've got stuff like intensifying power trunks. You've got chain attack trunks that you can
Yeah.
possibly bring back. Lots of old strategies, lots of really good fun. I don't land anywhere other than an S here. I'm sorry. Call me a fanboy. This is just amazing for me.
I think it's a good design because you have the Broly cards that work with the King Vegeta, but they can also work with the Broly BR. You have the Goku and Vegeta cards that can work with Gogeta. Vegeta can also work in Vegeta's lineage deck if you want to make that. So they're all very generic, but they can also come in together with King Vegeta. That's a really good design because those are good pieces in many decks, but they can also come together in one particular deck. Bardock is really well balanced in my opinion, and an interesting concept that both decks feel very red. One is semi-burn / control, which brings back kinda the Prison Frieza. And the other one is just a red swarm, which is what you think about red, is you just want to attack the face with lots of your cards. So I'm actually standing with you here. They did a really good job, and it feels a bit like they're listening to us. I'm not going to lie, it feels a bit, because essentially everything we criticized in the past is not there anymore.
They do. They watch the Facebook group. They watch the content creators' videos. So if you do comment, guys, the chances are they will see it. And if they don't see it on that video, as long as you let your voice be heard in the community discussion group, which I'll link down below, they will see it. And so your voices aren't meaningless. Keep airing your grievances. Keep airing that feedback. But you got to understand, there's more to it than just what you want. Like, there's give and take, guys. There's give and take. But yeah,
I mean, the game is at the moment moving in a really good direction. I'm happy.
Both giving an S on our first of the Supreme Rivalry. Wow, just good job, Bandai.
That looks. I mean, at this point, we're just going to be accused of being fanboys.
Possibly, but it's something really interesting. It's something on theme. It's got cool characters. I don't know what more we can say. That is just really good. It just looks like a lot of fun, and that's what you want.
I mean,
card game,
what more we can say is make sure to tune in on Tuesday when we're going to be playing with those decks.
We are going to build Bardock, and we're going to build King Vegeta, and we're going to untap the potential.
We also have Gohan and Bojack.
That we do.
Because we have 2 colors already spoiled. So make sure to tune in. It's 7 p.m. on Tuesday. I will even give you a date. It's 16th of March. At 7 p.m. GMT.
It doesn't get uploaded before then, I'm just saying.
it is getting uploaded this weekend, isn't it, Scott?
I don't know. We already have 2 videos scheduled for the weekend. This is what happens when Bandai drop so much information. They did perfect with the reveals this week, and it was great. We were like, oh, we can do it. And then Friday they just go, here's a full trailer.
I mean, we knew that there is going to be dev notes today.
Yeah,
this we expected, so that was already expected. Probably the trailer was expected, and we knew that there's going to be more cards, so we're going to be starting graded.
We haven't even seen a super res yet.
To be fair, next week it's going to be the same.
Yeah, so subscribe, get on board, and I'm sure we'll see you on Tuesday, guys. And obviously the rest of the days. We've got daily uploads basically for the next month, probably.
I think 3 weeks at the moment, but yeah, there's going to be lots of uploads.
Alright, catch you in a bit, guys. I've been Scott Seven, your Guildmaster. Like, comment, subscribe. If you dislike, leave us a comment with feedback below, because that's how we improve, because that's how content
creation make sure to check out all the links in the description, because there's lots of stuff there.
Lots of stuff. That's just basically everything and anything you want. Yeah. It's in the description below. Except my phone number. That's not in the description.
That's on his OnlyFans.
That's on my OnlyFans. There you go. That's how we end that.